So it's Sunday afternoon. We've made it actually into Deadwood. We found the Gem Steakhouse. We found Mr. Woo's, which was just down the street there. A lot of activity going on. Apparently there's no gunfights in the road today because it's Sunday, and apparently people aren't allowed to be shot in Deadwood on Sundays. So all of the scenes that they reenact will be tomorrow. So we're not sure that's going to work out with them to get the truck fixed, but hopefully we can get back in time to see some of that. Very, very interesting town. It's amazing what they've done in this town to attract tourism. Here's a tourist right here. Hello, tourist. How are you?
Good. I was just checking out these cowboy boots back there.
Oh, how are you enjoying Deadwood?
Awesome.
Very good.
I've seen it.
So far, so good. How did you enjoy your trolley ride this morning?
Fun.
It was fun. Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep you posted. Bye for now. So we're continuing to work our way down the high street here in Deadwood. We just came out of a little saloon and we had some free shots of some different Deadwood whiskeys and moonshine. And now the camera might get a little wobbly. Is the camera getting wobbly?
It might be. I think this is where Wild Bill was shot. I think it was.
Oh.
I'm not positive.
Old style saloon. How'd you know?
I read it on this information.
There you go. All right.
Right here.
I think I'm going to have to find a place to get some refreshments pretty soon. I feel there's a cold beer on my horizons. What a beautiful day though in Deadwood. Enjoying this so far. Hopefully we get to enjoy it tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye for now, folks. So here we are in the Deadwood Square, and somebody's met their buddy, Calamity Jane. It's a seat hot. Hi folks, so as predicted, I had to get a blue moon, and unfortunately somebody else had to get a blue moon as well.
He forced me to drink it.
So we're having a great time here in Deadwood, trying one of the local watering holes, and yeah, pretty good. Just flip the camera.
There's a sign
Water
over
glass.
there that says no sniveling. What's sniveling mean? I don't. I don't think that's what it means.
No, that's sniveling. Anyway, that's going to go down, and we've ordered some food, so probably have to have another one of those in a minute. All right, we'll keep you posted. Bye for now. So we just had a bite to eat. Nice roast beef hoagie, and we're just wandering back down the other side of the street. And there's the Bullock Hotel. Lots of motorcycles here too. They got vacancies. Hey, maybe we should go get a room for the night.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Here's Mustang Sally's.
Cool building.
It's a really, really cool experience, this place. Well worth the visit. Hopefully we get to see some gunfights tomorrow, and how things go. That'll be interesting. Alrighty. That's it for now. So after our nice feed and watering hole session down in the town, we've made a trek about a 3/4 of a mile uphill to the grave sites of quite a few of the town's local celebrities. So this right here is the gravesite of Wild Bill Hickok, and right next to him is Calamity Jane. And there's somebody having a refreshing beverage.
This is Wild Jan.
Wild Jan. And then we got Mills here. Potato Creek Johnny Parrott. So it's an exceptionally large cemetery. Beautiful cemetery. So we may or may not wander up the hill to the gravesite of Seth Bullock. It's even further, way up there. So, all right, if we get up there, that'll be the next video. All right, bye for now. So we just made the trek up the trail, and from what we gather, this was originally where Seth Bullock lived.
Need to start digging near graves.
And so this is where his wishes were to be laid to rest, and it's right here. Seth Bullock, pioneer, Martha his wife. And apparently it's so he could see the tower from here. And it's not somewhere we visited yet, but the trees, somewhere through the trees, I don't know where the tower is. Sorry, but I can't help you on that. But I'm sure it was still a fantastic view for them. Would have been a long walk home from work though. This would have been a terrible commute. And I definitely wanted a chairlift installed. So we've probably just walked up from where we were in the town in elevation. We're probably 1,500 feet up, and a total distance of walking, I'm gonna say we probably walked 3.5 miles. So yeah, still was worth it. And now we get to enjoy the walk back. At least it's a beautiful afternoon. All right, well, we'll see if there's any more news from Deadwood, but right now that's it. Bye for now. So just as we're about to leave the grave site, burial site of Seth Bullock, we get a visit. See if there's any other ones. Oh, heard that stick crack.
Oh, she's so cute. Look what she's eating.
All right. We're going to make our way back. Bye for now. So here we are on Main Street in Deadwood. It looks like there's been some upset people in one of the bars. There's probably going to be a bit of a fight in a minute. I think someone's going to get shot.
Maybe.
Probably that guy there.
Big finish, all right. Well, howdy, folks.
Howdy.
Oh, come on, it's wet and gross and cold and misty and nasty out here, but we can still be a little louder now. Let's try that again, everybody together. Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
There we go, that's more like it. We are Deadwood Live. We bring history to life right here on the streets of Deadwood 15 times a day, 6 days a week, all summer long. We're even out here in the rain and sleet and snow and no hail and no lightning. Don't do either of those. But other than that, we do all kinds of stuff out here in the bad weather. We finish off each of those days with a trial of Jack McCall right down there at that Eagle Bar Theater. Now, by applause, how many of you folks know who Jack McCall is? All right. For those of you that don't know, Jack McCall is the fellow that shot our friend Wild Bill Hickok inside the saloon number 10. Now, by doing that, he kind of put Deadwood on the map for something other than those millions of dollars worth of gold that they found here. And he went on trial for that murder the very next day, right here in town. And that's what we reenact. We get all the history in there and a whole lot of fun. Now, if you would like to come to that show, I recommend that you get your tickets in advance because it is a small theater and it does sell out. It is indoors too, so there ain't no rain going on. If there is rain, there's something wrong. Anyway, if you would like to get some tickets to that show, I recommend you get them early. Stop right down there at that Eagle Bar Theater. You see that fella down there pointing? That's Zach. Zach the Knife, we like to call him. I don't know if he has a knife or not, don't ask him. But anywho, he'll be right inside that door there selling tickets right after this show, so you can go inside out of the rain and get yourself some tickets. They are only $10 for adults, $9 for seniors, and $6 for kids. Little tiny kids get in for free. Now that show starts about 8 o'clock tonight. After we capture that dastardly Jack McCall up here on the street about 7:35, 8 o'clock the show starts down here. It lasts until about 9 p.m. It's a whole lot of fun, very family friendly. It is indoors and dry and warm, and it's a must-see here in Deadwood. We are also in our 101st year of production of that play, making it one of the longest running stage plays in America. Now, thank you. I wasn't in the first one, I ain't that old, but you know what I mean, it's been going on that long. So make sure you stop off, get you some tickets down there from old Zach the Knife. He promises he isn't stabbing anybody tonight. It's too cold and gross for that. So you should be safe to go down there and get your tickets before that show starts tonight. Now we're fixing to tell for you a true and accurate tale, something happened right here in Deadwood. And before we do, I got one favor to ask, and it's a pretty easy one. Don't run out into the street. Just stay up on that curb. You'll be just fine. We are going to be using 1858 Remingtons. They're cap and ball revolvers. They are real guns. We load those things up with 15 grains of black powder per shot, and then instead of a lead ball, we back them down with cream of wheat, because we're serial killers. Now you'd be just fine as long as you stay up on that sidewalk, but if you got out here, we'd have to stop the show, and then everybody else is going to be mad at you, so don't do that kind of stuff. You'll be just fine. We don't want to make it hurt anything. Now this young fella right here, he's going to tell you all about this, and you can hear true tale. I got the words out. Can I shut my microphone off now?
I've been doing now.
All right, I'll go play.
Go play in the street. Now, Gilmer and Salisbury's Black Hills of Cheyenne stage was rolling down the dusty Cheyenne Trail to the infamous Robert's Roost stop. Now, the Roost is known as the most dangerous point on that trail, as the drivers and coaches would have to come almost to a stop to get their rigs sailing down the banks of the greasy Cheyenne River. Messenger right behind the coach that day was none other than yours truly, the fastest, deadliest gun in the Black Hills, bar none. Except I wasn't that day. The old Preston Webb and his cohort, CP Wiz and the GW Connors, they got the drop on me and my guards. I started hollering to commence the firing, boys! But then when the guards with me turned plumb yellow and ran out. The Webb and his buddies proceeded to round up the valuables, which included my favorite rifle. And a few days later, them boys turned the corner on the main street Deadwood, and this is what commenced to unfold.
Well, dummy, what are you
some of this trail dust. Now we're inside for a shot or two of that whiskey, huh? What do you say?
Hey, Whip! Wouldn't that look at old Blue Bay's face as blood turned chicken just $2? I thought that poor boy was gonna cry.
Well, hey, you best watch what you say about that old Blue May. He's trying to track you down and pop off your empty heads. Besides, I don't know wind up that horn any more than he is.
You know what, Ike?
What?
Nothing burns me up more than a bunch of cowards.
Yep.
Them boys in the coach with us didn't even bother to draw their guns.
I know, I was right there next to you, Boo. They took a tidy stuff from me, too.
Well, I'll make sure you get that back for you, Ike. I promise you that. What?
What's it? What?
Where'd you bring it? Right there, Webb. I'm taking you in.
Oh, did I get your food?
That made me jump.
You ain't safe, take nobody in. You want to take me in? Well, boy, you'll have to shoot me in the back.
Oh, I never saw the man in the back before. I have in the leg. Now, hold it. Oh, this thing here.
How's about the shooting, Boone? What's going on?
Oh, my gun's all jammed up here, deputy. That's Prescott Webb there. Get your pistol out.
You hold it right there, boy. I'm the law and you ain't got no chance. I got the devil on my side, boy.
You actually managed to hit him. Even with your gun all bouncing around there. What'd you shoot him again for?
He was suffering.
You shoot horses when they're suffering, not people. Get down there and clean up your mess. Get him down to the dock. I'll tell these folks the rest of the story. Now, not too long after shooting stopped, all Wisdom and Connor got themselves arrested in the stables over on Sherman Street. They took Prescott down to Doc Babcock and passed him out good enough to travel. They took all three of them down to Cheyenne for trial. They found all three of them not guilty due to a lack of evidence. Can you believe it? Yeah, I did hear them boys cleaned up their ways, though. And one of them even got a job working for that very same state sign he helped rob. That's the way things really were back in Deadwood in 1877 when old Prescott Webb and the boys came to town. Thanks for being here, folks. Have yourselves a great Deadwood day.
Woo!
Not guilty. Now, we hope you enjoyed all our shows today, and we hope to see you again later on tonight in class of the legendary, world-famous, and very kid-friendly trial of Jack McCall, just down yonder in the Eagle Water Theater. Like I said before, seniors limited, so like secure yourself a spot, head on down there and talk to Zach the Knife about getting yourself in out of the rain and watching the 101st year of the trial of Jack McCall. We hope to see y'all there, and you folks have yourselves a great day.
Did you jump when they did the first shot?
I actually didn't.
I did.
I guess I'm used to the truck.
Oh, God. That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it was cool.
So this was right in the street here in Deadwood. A little bit wet today compared to yesterday.
Watch for traffic!
All right. That's about it. Ciao for now.